Welcome back to another video, and I thought I haven't done one of these in a long time. I've just picked up the new Honda CRV and I haven't really had a look at it, but I thought I would take you along to get my first impressions of just seeing what this car is all about, what it has to offer, and if it lives up to the 1 million rand price that you have to pay for it. So let's go check it out. And seeing it for the first time, I must say that I absolutely love it. And if you had to take the badge off, I'm pretty sure that it would still be quite identifiable as a Honda, because it is more of an evolution over the previous CRV than it is a complete revolution. So it's still quite identifiable, and those that have driven and love Hondas will absolutely love this. I love the new lights. I love the way that they're integrated into the grille, very much like a Mazda, but who's to say that? Anyway, automotive, there's only so much you can do, but I think that they've done a good job here. I love the design of the new grille. I love this honeychrome geometric look that they've got going for it. I can only assume that all of the sensors are hidden within there, which is nice that they've got that integrated and don't have this weird little block somewhere that does all of the sensors. I know on this upgraded, I think this is the, I can't remember executive or exclusive, which one is which, but anyway, this is top of the range version, so you're going to get these bigger and more aggressive 19-inch wheels, which I think look absolutely epic. But as you can see, more angular, strict, straight lines into the car, which I think look really, really cool. And here it is from the back. Again, more Mazda type of lights that you've got going on here, integrated into the Volvo one. So a bit of a mix of everything. I love it. I think it looks really cool. And again, even from this angle, it still looks like a Honda, and you can't really say that it doesn't. So yeah, this is the CRV. It's the VTEC turbo. It's actually a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged, mounted to a CVT, and it puts out 140 kilowatts and 240 newton meters of torque. So not a lot of power. I thought you probably would have got a 2 liter inside of this CRV, but nonetheless you don't. And here on the inside, we've got some wood trim, full leather interior. I think these seats look really nice too. And yeah, I think they've done a really good job here. There's a lot of space in here. It goes even far back to give you 2 additional seats in the rear. And then let's see what this interior has to offer. So very standard Honda steering wheel, all the buttons that you need. Again, the CVT, which begs the question, which I've just noticed, why are there paddle shifters if there's no actual gears? Because the CVT doesn't have gears, for those of you that didn't know that. Yeah, so digital cluster, which I'm pretty sure you'd be able to change things according to how you want them, because that's the point of digital. You can change how they look. Push button start, and this is really cool. I love how Honda have integrated this honeycomb grille into the interior here, so it hides all of your aircon vents. And I think that's a pretty smart way to do that, and I think it just makes it look a little bit more sportier inside here. Although you've got the sportiness with like the old school wood. Don't know if I'm a fan of that. I probably would have liked that in like a carbon effect, or even just like a brushed stainless steel. That would have looked very cool. Here's your infotainment. I know it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, all wireless, but I do think that it could have been integrated into the dash a little bit better than that. Digital climate control. Looks like it is dual zone, which is really cool. Wireless phone charging, USBs, cup holders, storage, more in the bottom here. Nice armrest. Does it move? No, it doesn't slide forward. It stays there. But there you go. These are the nice leather seats. Very comfortable for the little bit that I have driven it. Lots of storage in the doors and inside here. It's not that big, but there's still some storage. Yeah, panoramic sunroof. Here's this for your glasses. There you go. Nice glasses holder. And there's the rear. So I did try and have a look to see how these seats move back and forward, and I wasn't too successful. So what I was able to first do is in the back here, automatic tailgate, is I was able to at least lift the seats up to see how they would work for the passengers in the rear. So there you go, they get lifted up, which then gives you all of the room at the back here. But the thing is, when I lifted them, I then came to move these seats forward, right, which I did. I held this in and I slid the whole row forward, and it clicked into position, but it doesn't slide again. Doesn't matter what I do. If I do this, it just lifts up the whole seat so you can get in. but the seat doesn't slide back again. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Even if I move this one here, then this adjusts that seat so that it moves, which is not what I'm looking for. I just simply cannot get this row to slide back again. So anyway, once it's in its most forward position, here's the legroom. Cannot even put a hand or a finger in there. That's the room between the aircon vents and your USBs. But that's about it, and that's in my driving position, so that's not going to move. But again, if I can slide the seat a little bit more backwards, I will get a little bit more legroom here, and it'll also take away from some of the legroom in the rear, which at the back is actually quite okay. Come check this out. So once I've moved this out of the way like that, I can hop in, and here we go. Check that out. That's me sitting in the back with room in front of my legs. But remember that that's in its most forward position. So once this comes back slightly, I think it's going to then start eating into my knees here. But regardless, I'm pretty comfortable. I probably look like a very squashed up huge human being back here, but I think that they've done quite a bit and they've managed to get as much room as they can out of the inside of the CRV. And there you go, drinks holders that you can lift up, put your drinks in on either side. But yeah, not too shabby. I mean, I'll try shift this forward again. No, see, doesn't slide, it just wants to lift up. I don't know, maybe it'll just stay like that for the duration of the time that I have it. So let's try crawl out of here again as effortlessly and as cool as possible. There we go. Oh, okay. So there you go. First impressions, I think it looks really nice. We'll have to see how it drives, but I'll do a full review on driving impressions and everything like that. That'll come soon. But for now, those are my first impressions. I really like it. I love the way that it looks. We'll talk about the driving in another video. But for now, that's it. Priced from just below $1 million for the entry level, and just priced above $1 million rand for the top of the range. So only 2 derivatives available. Same engine, all leather for all of them, all panoramic sunroof. Just I think for the upgraded version, you're getting bigger wheels, different styling, and a bigger infotainment. But for now, that's it. So don't miss the review, that's still coming. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss it. And like the video if you kind of like this more informal style of just a quick little walk around to get my first impressions of when I pick up a car. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.